question is what's next, and one of the themes of this conference has been what's next. Now the relationship's reached a new normality in the security areas and homeland security as well as the Pacific issues. How do we take advantage of this?
I think it's unbelievable that you have this many, particularly of, what do you call them, future leaders here. I think it's a great opportunity to get some exposure on both sides, for people here to meet, your future leaders, and for your future leaders to, sort of, rub elbows with the U.S.
Yes, we've just had the most fantastic session at the NZ-US Partnership Forum in Washington.
Whether it's internships between the countries or whether it's just telling the story more. There's so many great stories between America and the US. I mean, we've worked with a guy who worked at Apple for 7 years who worked at Carnival, and and then the other way around, we've come over here and worked with US companies. So I think telling that story of that partnership is pretty important as well.
I was here today talking about television, from the point of view of television, United States and New Zealand partnership, because I'm here and they're there, and we're working on putting together some really interesting projects. And we're part of, I think, a growing and changing dynamic, creative dynamic between the two countries.
We've been talking about how content is king and that you can do a whole lot with a small number of people.
Our defence relationship is going great guns at the moment, so we're just tracking forward.
We work together on joint endeavours to protect the environment and promote clean and sustainable energy. One example is our joint proposal to establish the world's largest marine protected area in Antarctica's Ross Sea.
Our two countries are friends in virtually every respect that I can think of. We have deep security relations, we have very strong economic relations, we have very strong trade relations, very strong cultural relations, and there is a deep, long-standing friendship between our two countries that is a very important backdrop to all the things we're going to be talking about here.
I'm confident that our shared values and interests, our common vision for a prosperous, stable, and secure Asia-Pacific, and the growing partnership we've built between our governments and our peoples will help us make the most of the opportunities in the Pacific century unfolding before us.
US and New Zealand have cooperated so closely on trade issues for so long. I mean, I have to say this. I don't know how many other countries would be able to get 6 former US trade ministers, USTRs, in the room at the same time. This is the consequence of 30 years of political investment by my small country in the relationship with the United States and in trade policy. And I think it's quite an achievement. So yeah, I'm very pleased with the results.